Saturday night, and ain't nothing changed. I haven't heard a word from my property owner, my property manager, not a single official from the city of Long Beach. I had to call 911 and the fire department this morning due to the fact that I was practically on death's doorstep when I woke up. And this house is an abysmal disaster. So I'm basically feeling like I'm yet again under attack. Well, with all the activities that have gone on today and all of the stuff that was going on over there, the B&B occupants have yet again split. They've been coming and going. It seems every time I do something, they react and they reappear. Now I've gone around the neighborhood all day documenting all of these cloak and dagger operators that have been appearing. And now these two, the woman and the man that seems to show up periodically while they engage in these sexual displays, which I've had to complain to the owner of the house about because of the two young girls that live directly to my left and have the same view. Yes, it should be noted, I've made several complaints to the owner of the house about 4 different women who have come to this B&B under the auspice of being traveling nurses, or in the case of this woman, who drove all the way here from Connecticut in her little car with a Yale sticker on the back window, and apparently is claiming to the landlords, and due to whatever credentials she has, according to the people that are paying the bill, she's a rocket scientist of sorts. So we have a rocket scientist from Connecticut who was insisting on parking her car in front of my building day after day after day, despite the fact there would be plenty and abundant available parking spots in front of her building on the next block. Suddenly, over the past couple of weeks, she's been coming and going, yet her car is nowhere to be found in the neighborhood. I literally just crossed paths with her and her friend while I was walking down the Ado doing my filming. They looked at me and laughed. I told her that you need to leave or you're going to be leaving in handcuffs. And then I asked her, "Where is your car?" They didn't seem to have a response for that, so I turned around and kept walking away. So this is what's going on. I'm still living in this hell. No one will do anything. I had to call out the police and the fire department today to get someone here to have an official look at this apartment. And at this juncture, I haven't had a single communication from my landlord, who I called this morning prior to calling the police and the fire department, informing him that I need to leave because I'm getting sick and I don't have any money and I want my deposit refund after 3 requests that have been basically denied to me by the property manager, who continues to block my emails. So I'm being held against my will, an economic prisoner of circumstance, because every single official in this city refuses or cannot assist me. I think what's really going on here is the members of the fire department and the police department and the health department and the code enforcement department are not being allowed to do their jobs, okay? The guys at Station 8 know I'm the reason they're still there, okay? Our local fire department is well aware of who I am and the lengths that I had to go to restore their fire engine and the crews to our local fire department. This is not occurring in a vacuum. There are thousands of people. I posted one of my videos on YouTube earlier today. Within an hour, it had 251 views. that should be an indication, usual suspects, that you are being watched by vast amounts of people globally. So you need to get your shit together, because come Monday, I don't care what attorney I hire. I don't care if I got to hire 40 of them. They're all going to have plenty of work to do, and you're all going to get fucking buried. Do you understand? So this is the hole you are all digging for yourselves, while I continue to very gradually move forward. And what do we got? We still got our e-scooter out there? Probably. Funny how this e-scooter showed up, and it seems to be the only one that hasn't been removed. Probably because my neighbor has a video camera right there. And if I wanted to, I could take my little handy camera here, which has all kinds of cool capabilities, and I could just kind of go like this and maybe just leave it here. So we have this interesting situation where I'm now holding the e-scooter hostage.